Hey guys, welcome back to Crazy Chapel Chaos, and today I'm going to be sharing a look into our 4 seasons unit study. And what we're starting with is winter because we are in the winter months right now, so stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Mahaley. I'm a homeschool mom to 4 littles, soon to be 5. They are ages 7, 6, 4, and 1. So only 3, sometimes only 2 out of the 4 are school age right now. But we have started a unit study about the 4 seasons, diving deeper into each of those seasons, as far as what the season entails and animals of that season and plants of that season and how plants and animals react to season changes and stuff of that nature. So while my 2 youngest ones, my 4-year-old and 1-year-old, are taking a nap and I've got my dinner simmering on the stove because it takes a while, I figured I would take this time while it's kind of quiet and show you this unit study. It's a mix of things for our winter portion of it, from Etsy, the Waldock Way, some free printables that I found online, books that I purchased myself to go with it, some things that I have made to go with it that we have put together. And this is basically not just a unit study, but it is part of our science and history for this quarter. So I'm going to flip you around and show you the printouts from Etsy that I put together, Waldock Way, all that stuff first, and then I will go from there. Okay, so I grabbed my binder and my oldest child's binder. This will carry us for first and then some of second grade because we're not going to cover every single season this year. We're going to do spring, like we're doing winter while it's winter. We'll do spring while it's spring. We'll do summer when it's summer, and then fall we'll be starting our next school year. So that's why it says first and second grade. So this is hers. It's got some Etsy pages with just tracing and working on handwriting practice. We started this today and she apparently only did half of January. So some really cute little tracing pages. This is just the intro to the 4 seasons in general. And this is like a, there is little cutouts and they separate what goes with which season. And this is like the season cycle match activity. I should probably mention that my oldest daughter's is a little bit different than my younger 2 because she is older. My 4-year-old, my preschooler, does not have as much stuff in hers as my older 2 do. My kindergartner doesn't have as much as my preschooler or as my first grader. And this is where it starts specifically winter. And it's got a couple of these cute little activities like the finger paint winter tree, color winter, stuff like that. And then this is where it starts like winter animals unit. So it's got vocabulary, word searches, and then it goes through different animals. It's got the red squirrel, reindeer, which I think the reindeer portion of this I actually got from the Waldock Way and some of their freebies that she sends out every month. If you guys aren't subscribed to her newsletter, I really suggest you do that. She sends out amazing freebies every month and we've used lots of them. This is just the deer life cycle, which is very similar to the reindeer cycle. This was included in my Etsy purchase. I'm gonna link that account below. And then this part was definitely from the Waldock Way, the Who Was Wilson Bentley mini unit study. And I love her little mini unit studies. Snowflakes. Wilson Bentley was the snowflake guide, for lack of a better term. But it includes all sorts of stuff for that. And I've rented a couple of books about snowflakes, as well as Wilson Bentley, that we will use to go along with that portion. So that is our winter unit study. That's what my kids will be doing. I'm going to show you my binder as well. That way you can see kind of more what came along with the Etsy pack. Mine just has, I put our vocabulary words in here. It's got some more little winter words that I've laminated. And then I laminated each of the animals that we're going through. So red fox, squirrel, caribou, groundhog. The groundhog was from Waldock-Way freebies last January. Deer life cycle, life of the groundhog, reindeer anatomy, reindeer life cycle. And then I've got these little, from my Etsy pack, I've got these little snippets of information to read to them about different things, how do snowflakes form, all that stuff. And I went ahead and bought some books to go along with this that I'm going to show you guys as well. Before I show you the books, though, I wanted to show you how I have our little unit study area set up. So I'm going to do that really quick. This is actually my coffee bar in my kitchen, but this is where we put our science vocabulary words. And since this is part of our science and history, we're just using it for our winter vocabulary, our seasons vocabulary right now. And then over here is our bulletin board that has different things on it, different winter animals we're going to talk about, the seasons, winter animal tracks, the months of winter, each animal that we focus on. I figure I'll put it up here. So that's our little bulletin board to go with it. And as far as my winter books go, some are just fun reads and some are unit study specific books. These do not include the books that I rented from the library because I still have to pick those up. But we've got How to Catch a Snowman, How to Catch a Yeti. If you've been around my channel for a while, you know that we love these how to catch books. All of the Other Reindeer, which is more of a Christmas book, but since we're learning about reindeers, I thought it would be a cute little fun read. Arctic and Antarctic, the DK Eyewitness book. What Do Animals Do in the Winter? The Night Before Groundhog Day. Also, you know that we have lots of these books around here. Winter Days in the Big Woods. The Very Long Sleep, a book about hibernation. Owl Moon, I can't remember who recommended this to me, but it was on their winter books list, so we snagged it. And Who Grows Up in the Snow. So that's a very quick look into a unit study that we're doing. I'm going to link that Etsy shop as well as the Waldock-Ways channel below, so make sure you check those guys out because it's a very, the Waldock-Way has freebies, and the Etsy shop that I use is actually very affordable. So if you're looking for cheap, inexpensive unit studies, I always check on Etsy, and I have found several shops that I love. And we hope that this goes well. I find that sometimes with my kids, unit studies are a little difficult because they're like, okay, can we move on now? So I have to make adjustments as we go. But I love unit studies. Our next one that we're doing that's not season related is space, because we're actually going on a trip to the Space and Rocket Center soon. So I'm hoping to have that one printed off and ready to show you guys very, very soon. But anyway, that's a look at our winter 4 seasons unit studies. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you found this helpful, or at least entertaining. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below and hit that red subscribe button. We would love to have you around here in our chaos permanently.